March, Arua, we have been having sheikhs, they've always vast the imams around there. But yes, it was a different thing. There were so many concerts which were going on, and people attended full. It was full blast everywhere.
But of course, for how long does it need to take for someone and not to start going to clubs and doing those other things like after the Ramadan? For how long is it supposed to take?
Briefly, I'm meant to know that here at least 1 month, because there's what we call sitat, those 6 days that you fast after the completion of the 30 days.
Are you supposed to fast immediately? Or depends?
Yeah, it depends on how you feel. I think the other people fasted. And some people, you know, why I'm saying that one day is sometimes people decide to fast on Tuesday and Thursday. Every Thursday of the week, I have to fast. So count by 6. That's almost 1 month and something. And when you fast sitat, it will mean that you have fast the whole year. But some of us, I don't think that we're going to fast that sitat because it's just nature.
Okay.
The nature, you know, people have run broke. The businesses have gone down. Most especially during this fast season, many businesses were not doing well. So it's like today official, the Satan has been
released from the prison.
Now we're going back to our normal ways. The one who had the habit of stealing is going back to. And yesterday, even the same thing happened around Koja Mosque. There was a thief who was caught around there at night. That was around I don't know where he wanted to pick motorcycle. I think that guy will never steal anymore. The way he was beaten. They beat him thoroughly. Those that found they were really so good by beating. I don't know where they went for that training. Yeah, I'm telling you, some people
who can really cane.
Yeah, who can really cane. They cane that guy. If that guy goes there, even he picks someone's thing like this, I'll fear him. I don't think that he remains with any skin on his body.
Okay, but there's something I want to get from you clearly. Like you're talking about the sitters thing. Like, is it a must? Like for okay, let me just put it this way. Like if someone wants to do it, the best way for the person to do it, is it for you to do it immediately, or you take some?
No, the best question you would have asked that, is it a must?
Okay, is it a must?
Yeah, as a Muslim, sitat is a must. If you're a Muslim, sitat is a must.
For you to do
but,
it?
But yeah, some people prefer fasting it the first week of after fasting. So the first week is when they want to fast and finish it. Others prefer fasting twice in a week. It depends on how you have designed your fasting.
Fasting the sitat.
So you can fast twice in a week. You can fast it all once. That's what it means. But it is a must for all Muslims. It just makes you. That's what I said before. Once you fast sitat, it means that you have fasted the whole year. So if you don't fast that, there is some kind of you fasted the Ramadan, but that sitat you don't fast any, which means you have not fasted the whole year.
It is true.
Fast for that 1 month. So it is very important
for you to do it. Okay, but of course that is for you. Yesterday a lot that happened, by the way, over during the Eid day. Like most say that there's something you're supposed to do it that is over the Eid day. There's something you need to first let it go. Until then, that's when you will get better. But you know, we are human, by the way. Human nature, you know, sometimes we cannot hold ourselves for long, and a lot happened, by the way, yesterday. Most yesterday on my way back home, that is after here I was going back home, I was seeing really death. Do you know real death seeing coming on my way? But I really thank God. I thank Allah that yesterday was just, I don't know, but I thank God for that. But please, we need to be very, very careful with the border rider that we always take their motorcycle. Others, for them, they are short-tempered. Anything small will just take them away, and they will forget that they are carrying you behind them. Then at the end of the day, you'll find it.
Actually, you have reminded me a lot. I think after Eid prayer, I was moving around, trying to find what to eat and other things. But I want to say yesterday was the day that most people were not driving well.
It's true.
Even the one, especially the border, they were keeping right. And in most cases, the man I was seeing, It was not only one person. It was as if even it was organized that
as if they were told
break the law. Yeah, people were as if they were organized to break the law. You find people are riding, they were riding the way how they want. You are coming with a cab or someone on your side, and yet even supposed to keep left. So there was a lot of people don't keep the traffic rules, and it was so much, too much.
And that's the same thing that happened to me yesterday. That's the same thing.
Actually, yesterday, if someone was just driving that keeping the law, the traffic rules properly, that this is my side, you can even knock even people and kill people yesterday because there were too many. I think these young boys, the young boys who were riding yesterday were so much excited. I don't know why they got that excited.
And that's the same thing. That's what even happened, by the way. As we were going, this border guy who was taking me, for him, he was keeping his hand. So those boys came, and then they came and put themselves in where he was supposed to pass. Then he was like trying to tell him that, please, you try to keep your hand, because if I'm to knock you, whom am I going to tell? So he started insulting this guy. After insulting the guy got annoyed. He was like, now you come and cross in front of me, I'm going to knock you. He forgot that even he was carrying me. So the guy decided, whenever these guys come ahead of him, he increases speed, he wants to knock them. He increases speed, he wants to knock them. Then until I have to tell him, please, man, have you forgotten that you are carrying someone? At least take me where I'm going. Then after, you can follow these kids later. But of course, after that, when he reached with me immediately like this, he told me, give me my money very fast. I need to first go and deal with this. I don't know how the entire thing ended, but I was told that they were fighting outside of Iwata, which is something very bad. We need to always, when someone tells you something, that please keep your hand, or keep left, or keep right, you follow it. There's no need for you to insult someone, and you start causing a lot of chaos on the road. And the road was too busy yesterday.
The best thing we can say is that you just information to all the traffic officers, the OC traffic, all the policemen. Yesterday, we have realized, it's my first time to see that. Yesterday, so many people were riding very fast. They were riding on the wrong side. They were actually, yesterday, I don't know. I only saw an accident, by the way, just today. Actually, that guy was knocked. He was now nursing his wounds. But the one who knocked him just decided to go away because he was wrong. You get what I'm saying? Even the guy first stood there, he saw this guy here, he had nothing to do. He just went away because he saw the guy even accepted he was wrong, but he was there nursing his wounds. And they came and moved the border. It was the border collision. So it's around Lumumba, they call it Lumumba. That are public SS around that side there. And this one here goes to all the borders who are riding motorcycle around that area. You guys like playing on the road. You keep on testing your motorcycle on the road, just say you keep on rotating on the road, you don't know what's happening, because the other side is another T-junction, which comes from the main gate of the Republic SS that way. There's a T-junction, a car can come there very over speeding and it branch like it knocks you because you stop playing on the road. That's my information. Stop playing on the road, border around that area, and the leaders, the LCs and so on, please do something. These guys, they like playing on the road. And I don't think that there's any week that has ever passed without having an accident on that road there, around that area. It's because those guys, they like playing with their life.
So much.
And those are young boys, around the 20, they are just in their mid-20s and below. So let them be very, very, very careful.
Okay, that is all that happened yesterday during the ED day. We need to be very, very vigilant. Especially these big days, by the a lot do happen over these big days. So we need to be very, very careful concerning that. Of course, I saw Spice Diana was on stage. She has also put on her the Muslim attire, the Muslim wear. She was really well dressed. She really she showed herself that yes, though you know me the other way around, but also here when it comes to this, I'm also someone who's very, very holy, which was something so amazing. I was very happy to see.
But when she come, she turned, because the last time I had, she left. She's no longer a Muslim.
She has turned.
What has made her to? One thing that anything that you believe in, be there. God is everywhere. For you, if you're a Christian, remain there. Follow the doctrines.
Yeah, you follow the doctrines
of Christianity. If you're Muslim,
be there.
Be there. this thing of crossing here, there, you will not get the right thing. Faith, being faith in a religion is what matters. God sees
the heart.
Your heart. But you find someone jumps there, jumps here, jumps there, you will not know.
Maybe what made her to change was, you never know, maybe you got a boyfriend who's a Christian and wanted her to change. So things maybe didn't go on well for her. Then she had to go back to where she belongs. But of course, I was so happy to see her yesterday in her attire, very smart. She even veiled, which she was looking very good. I was so impressed and very happy about that. And of course, it was even over during the fasting still. She used to, people used to gather at her place to break their fasting. She could gather them, they could come at her place, they break the fasting together with them, which was a very good spirit that she really showed over the Ramadan period.
The challenge comes that people who did not even fast are the ones who celebrate more. Yes.
Why
you find
so?
Someone has never even, when he was fasting, he was not even bothered sometimes. Yes, the other who did not fast 30 days. Me, I'm one of them. I did not fast 30 days, but I have my reason why I did not fast 30 days.
I wish Hassan could be here.
Yes, I did not fast all. I had my reasons, and especially I think this has happened. This may be my 4th year. I don't finish fasting. I don't fast for 30 days. But I always make sure that I fast at least some few days because I have my sicknesses.
How many days are at least how many days?
Yeah, at most I can start around 20 something, but I don't fast 30 days.
You don't reach 30 days. At least you live maybe 5 or 6.
I didn't reach there. It doesn't mean that, sometimes I have some sicknesses which I don't want to mention. They don't allow me. Actually, sometimes they tell me not to fast, but I feel that it is
you really need to.
Why should I not fast? You know, what makes me to fast is I look at some old men, all really in age. Some grandfathers, grandmothers, you see them fasting and even praying. You look at them and say, wow, if this old man can pray. You see him how he's praying. What of me who still have the energy? God has given the energy. Why don't I go? So there's the way how it
motivates you.
You said, let me go and pray. If this Muzee here has all that things, he can go for prayers. What of me? What's the energy? So you end up saying, let me go and pray.
Let me go and pray. Then
you never know what God
has installed there for you. So
it is very important by the sometimes. For us, sometimes the other youth, we forget that God is existing, God is seeing everything that we are doing. We end up doing things which are not
godly, it is true. But of course, away from that, getting it down to, that is a EP, of course, this guy, I'm not even forgetting his name. What is his name? This guy of Cynthia. I'm not even forgetting his name, this artist here. Ike Bryan. Okay, Ike Bryan, but he's going to be releasing an album. I don't know when, but he's going to be releasing. Once the date is out, we shall be letting you know. But is it good for everyone to have an EP?
Yeah. One of the things that you should know is there's a lot of gaps when it comes to music and branding, especially when we talk of one artist. What makes an artist is the branding, how you have branded yourself.
Okay.
So I would say there are some artists. For you as an artist, your following is not huge, your following is not big. Whether you drop an album or an EP, it may not work for you as expected. I can give an example like Timeless album, the one of
Davido, yes.
Yeah, the reason why he went for that, he knows after that album, there is going to be get back the money. But you may end up having an album or an EP. You don't get back the money even just for production alone, production process. You have to go and record in the studio. You have to do video shooting for each and every song in your album. Of course, I'll take it back to branding, how you have branded yourself. That's when you can come up with that. Otherwise, if you have not branded yourself, that can make you to get back. It may become very tricky.
Very tricky for you.
It is very tricky for you to come up with such arrangements. Those arrangements were good by the time when we had let me say, how should I say, the companies that were so supportive in the way of buying the albums. But right now, to whom I go sell your album, it's very hard. That generation has gone whereby we had some promoters who used to buy the album, they have the right to sell out the music.
The music.
They sell the music on your behalf, but they pay you money to produce more copies of the songs. But nowadays, they are no longer there. Okay, they are no longer there. There are very few companies that can come up with that kind of arrangement. So right now, where things have changed actually. Right now, what we do is you have your music, you put it on your social media platforms to earn money. But it's a process and it takes time.
It takes time.
And it depends on people, how many people have subscribed to
your channel.
To your channel. So if you have less than 1,000 subscribers and around the world less than 4,000 watch time, you will not get the money till when you have reached the required number of subscribers and the watch hours, because the watch hour is around the 4,000, whereby someone just plays their video. Some people they just play a video for something like a video of 1 hour. Someone will only watch for either 15 seconds or 30, and that's it. So those 15 seconds, 15, if you're having around 5 videos, 15 or 10 or 1 minute, you add those watch hours. If they reach 4,000, that's when you qualify. So if it does not reach there, 4K, you haven't qualified. You cannot qualify when you have not reached 4K. So it's very important right now is, as you're building your brand, you also try to build a YouTube channel, your channel, where you put your music. So once your channel has grown, you'll be able to get money. But if your channel has not grown, it's not easy. You always work. And I'm happy that some of these artists, especially in the West Nile here, we have been telling them these things, how it works, and some of them they have taken positive and they have reopened their YouTube account. I think this time it's very hard to get an artist within Arua who has no YouTube account. They have really realized that people are getting money from there. Okay. So it's a process, but it's good enough that after some time, whether you are there or not there, you have already left something for your people. The ones who are living behind, if you have some children, you have what, that's something that you can live for them. It is like an asset that you have left for them. Of course. You have left for them an asset. It's a future business. So your family can say, now our dad was a musician, he had a number of songs, they're on YouTube there, and download anything to do with maybe anything to do there. Then the money comes, and it comes to the... And the family enjoys it later. They won't suffer anymore. Which is so good. Okay, away from that, of course, Cindy Sanyu came over during a recent interview saying that she has come out to apologize to, that is her manager, of course, Steve. I remember when they had some disagreement with Steve together, which the extent whereby she really poured a lot of words, by the way, this guy on the manager. So reached the extent whereby the two had to part their ways. Cindy went her own way, and also that is Steve also went his own way. But right now, I think she's regretting why leaving Steve, and she has realized that this guy has done a lot for her in her music career. Even she went up the extent that whereby even this guy used to clothe her, used to feed her, used to give her whatever that she could ask for. That whenever she says that she doesn't have this guy could step in for her, took her just like a sister, took her like a child. And what she did, she felt was not good. She came out apologizing to him, but it's like he's not yet ready to forgive her. No, but he's not yet ready to forgive her. She's still saying that she will wait. Steve, yes. She said she'll be waiting until the day when one thing that I just want to say is you know, most people don't understand who Steve Jane is. Especially this generation here, they don't understand Steve Jane.
It is true.
Steve Jane is the full briefly, what I know about him, I don't know much about him. I know just some few things about, because by the time when we were doing music, we are very, very, very young. Very, very young. We used to see them, we used to hear about them.
him, Steve Jean.
So Steve Jean has done a lot in this industry. Is one of the guys who has inspired so many youth who are doing right now music. And he has good enough that many people have passed through his hands. Here he did production, he has been producing music for people, and a lot. So briefly, Steve Jean is a stakeholder in this industry here, especially when it comes to music in Uganda. You cannot put him aside when you want to talk about music. That's why I always say some of the DJs, especially the DJs, go back, look for Steve Jean's music. Look at you go and find out. He has been an artist, by the way. He's an artist like any other artist in Uganda. Though he has taken the other direction, where he has taken the production direction, where he wants to do more production. Production, but he does this audio production. If I think even video has gone through the video, he does the video production. He has a company that's one of the biggest, which has one of the biggest equipment in the whole country. If you want a very organized, I remember even when we were here at the Green Light Stadium, the machine that Fali was using here was for Steve Jean. And I've never seen someone complaining whenever he gives you sound. Big artists, when they're coming to our country here, it is Steve Jean who is in charge of production, which is something very good. Because he knows and he has studied production. He has stayed in
the industry
so
for long.
That's why, to me, as much I respect him so much. He's one of the guys I look up to. And I wish, if I get the money, I want to do the same thing that he's doing after leaving DJing. I want to do something of that kind. You own some machines. You are in production. You are no longer active. I don't want. By the time when I'm not active as a DJ, I want to be doing some production. Because I understand music. I've listened. My ears have listened to so many songs. I can know this song is going to be a hit. I know this song is not going to work. You get the point?
Yes.
Just that experience that you have to say this song here, how it has come with what is now trending. This song is not going to be good. It's not going to hit. Yeah, the song may be good, but it's not going to be a hit. There are so many other good songs which are outside, but they cannot be a hit.
That's true.
Because look at what is trending at that particular time. Then you understand what is. You know, one thing that when you're analyzing those trending songs is, you look at what that one unique thing that people have loved in that song. So it will give you the reason why the song is a hit. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm getting you.
So big up to Steve Jean, one of the biggest stakeholders in this industry.
So I think Cindy also felt it. She really felt his absence in his, in her music career. So she had to come out to apologize to him, telling him to forgive her for whatever that she has said. You know, sometimes our mouth, by the way, we need to be very, very careful with our mouth. Anything can come out, and once it is out, it is out. You can't take it back. But of course, she was she's praying once Steve Jean forgives her, she wants to go back again and work with him, because he has really done a lot in her music career since when she started. So she really appreciates him so much. He's one person who's down to earth. She always, he always supports each and everyone. So she's waiting to hear from him when he will open up to her. For her, she's ready to work again with Steve Jean. And then away from that, going to King Saha. King Saha have been causing a lot of issues, by the way, with Bebe Cool. Ever since then, though he comes up with words and a lot of words against Bebe Cool, he couldn't say anything. He always keeps quiet and shuts his mouth. This come out when Bebe Cool came out to tell him, advise him that he should stop misusing drugs. So I think it didn't go on well with him. He took it negatively, not even positively. This is someone trying to talk about your health, but instead for him, he took it negatively and reached the extent he was beefing Bebe Cool so much until he had to come up with...
You know, one thing that we need to understand is you can be an elder, but you don't need to criticize each and everything. There are some other things that me personally I eat that other people don't eat and they don't like it. So if it's my food and it's not yours, respect me. That's how my life. Live your life. Going back to this issue of Bebe Cool, King Saha. I think this thing started especially during, you know, it was like Bebe Cool. It's such a defamation. Yeah, Bebe Cool. Actually, at that particular time, I take the blame to Bebe Cool. It was not the right time
for him to
advise King Saha at that particular time. It would have been out of the camera. Liz, when you have some mistake that I'm seeing with you, I don't need to come in front of a camera and start saying, Liz, you should stop doing this, you stop. And I'm sure even Bebe Cool has even King Saha's number. There's a way I have that belief. One is Bebe Cool less so much with it. Leon Island boss, that is Jose Chameleon. And now when they relate with Jose Chameleon, and King Saha is a product of Leon Island. So since Jose Chameleon and Bebe Cool, they are two close friends, actually brother now. King Saha has been in Leon Island, which opened for him a way. And so I strongly believe that Bebe Cool, if he wanted to advise King Saha about maybe it should do with drugs, what, shouldn't have been in front of the camera. That's according to me. Should have been in maybe he gets the time, he gets him and talk to him and say, no man, you are good. Or you would have been doing better than where you are. But there are some things which are limiting you. And the thing that I feel that which are limiting you is A, B, C. Rather than you coming out at the period of campaigns, you know, that's time of campaign.
Yeah, the time of campaign. Yes, Uma.
By the time of campaigns, someone is seeking to take over the biggest office by that time by the Uma. It has been that is at the biggest office. Because for you, you are not
part of it.
You don't like him. You don't like him. You come up and start painting him with black. If someone, this and here will not manage. My reasons are this. You start putting up that this guy uses drug. This one uses this one here. This one uses this. How can he lead such an organization when he is most of the time is non sober? So, bro, I think you got it wrong that very time. You're coming up and criticize somebody who is seeking for that big office of Uma. So you shouldn't have done. You shouldn't have done that. It really affected him in one way or the other. As King Saha, yes, it may be. I'm not sure whether he does that, but it wasn't something good for him at that particular time. That's according to me. So as elders, let's try. If I have something, for example, I can have some problem with monopoly. Where I'm seeing monopoly is something which is limiting him to be somewhere. Even all like the old bush boy, anybody, there's something which is limiting. But that thing is with everyone, not only those artists. Everyone, even in Moshe, maybe you never know. There may be something that is limiting me that should have put me somewhere. And some of us even as DJs, we even play better music than other DJs even outside in the whole world. When you put someone like me playing music with maybe a DJ in the USA, you'll find that maybe I'm even quite different or a little bit my level may even be higher than that person. But there may be some small thing that is limiting me
from being in that
someone can say, wow, this guy is so good. This guy should have been somewhere. If he's not doing this and this and this, and if he concentrates on his work. So limitation is ever there, but let's try to advise people off camera.
Off camera. Of course, that's when King Saha, he had to come out and say that he won't forgive Bebe Cool, no matter what. He won't forgive Bebe Cool.
Yes, now for sure, somebody that really, you know, one thing you should not that every person knows what I do. No?
Yeah, it is true.
Not every person knows what I'm doing. There are some people who are really my fan and they love me so much. And they are really in love with my music. They are die-hard fans and supporters. Then after realizing that there's one thing that they don't like so much, and it is happening with me.
The person whom, yes.
The love will reduce.
Yeah, it is true. And even the fan base will
start pulling you are someone who does not and I think that time King Sir was so much hurt. He said, this was my elder. I respect him so much. Coming up with such a statement is very bad.
And that's why he came up with the song of Zakayo.
You are decampaigning me at the time that even I need to
your support.
You should have united. We need to unite and make sure that we. So it wasn't something good. I don't want to repeat myself.
Yeah. So he felt very bad about that, and he was like, this Ramadan season is supposed to have a moment of forgiveness, but he said for him he won't forgive him until his last breath. He cannot forgive Baby Cool for what he did. But of course, that is for you. Apart from that, anything that you need to add on the stories, any story that you have come across apart from that?
I have nothing. Just I'm just praying that let the Muslims understand sitat. It's very important to fast that. You need to fast the sitat. The 6 days you have to fast to make it complete. Let us not forget easily that we have just been fasting, we have been praying, and prayer should continue, by the way. Especially with Muslims, we are meant to pray 5 times in a day. Yes, but the mosques were full during Ramadan. Time is going to come right now. I think after this week, next time you'll find it will be some few people.
A quarter?
Especially, not even a quarter. You'll find even 2, 3 people, 5, 10 people in the mosque praying. You'll wonder where have others who've been here praying, where have they gone? It's not only, we don't only pray on Friday Jummah prayers. The prayers is on daily basis. Just make sure that at least every day, at least reach the mosque. Rather than you being there waiting.
What if you say, what if you do it from home, like you pray from home? Your 5 day, like your 5
of course,
in a day, 5 times you pray in the home. Maybe the 5th one you go and pray in
there is what you call Jama'ah. Jama'ah is what we call togetherness. When you are together, God listens to the voice very fast. That's why the mosques were built. So for you praying alone at home, it depends on the condition. If it is raining and you say, now, today, I'm not going there, it's okay. But it's always good to go to the mosque because there's a lot of things to learn. Let them say, you can even read Quran at your home. Okay. But the reason why the mosques are there is what you call Jama'ah. God listens to the voice of people who have gathered together very fast than an individual. So, basically, that's what I know. I'm not somebody who is well versed with the religion, but the few things that I learned during my madrasa. Yeah, I learned in my madrasa. Yeah, madrasa. By the way, I went there. I learned something I learned some briefing, but I did not go very far. But I grew up, especially me. I grew up in a Christian family, but strongly a Muslim believer. I was a strong Muslim believer, but I grew up with my grandmother. So my grandmother, for her, she was a Moroccan, born again, praying at the Robert Kayanja's church. So I grew up in that family, but I insisted. I said, "Me, I'm a Muslim.
You're not changing.
Born Muslim, die Muslim." So I was there. Actually, I strongly just said no. This is my religion, I'm not going to change.
Okay. Right, thank you so much. Of course, for today, we're going to be ending it right here with the CHUKU. Of course, it's a Thursday. We just want to keep you guys with the old songs, the old music that you used to enjoy back then when you're still young. From us to you, have the best of your day, please. Take good care of yourself. And still, thieves are still out there. Please, when you are moving or you are on a motorcycle, don't hold your phone in your hand. At least keep it somewhere or in the pocket until you reach where you are going. See, when
but is it a good idea? I'm seeing nowadays the people are very, they are merciless when it comes to once they are caught stealing. I think that's the end of you. Especially in our town here, and it has happened twice. Yeah,
they burn you alive.
Yeah, they kill you.
Even so, I think it was yesterday again.
If that is the job description for you, now you must fear.
I think
for
it
your
was
life.
yesterday, but someone also was burned in Starbucks. Do you know burning?
But
like
is
this?
it okay? People taking law in their hands, whereby they get you. They get you once they catch you stealing.
It is not okay. It is not okay for them to do that. But again, they are looking at the law also. You know, this is someone who has stole something, and maybe the person might be arrested. And at the end,
this one here, I think it goes back to police.
Now to the police.
The law enforcers. The law enforcers. I know some of you are watching this show here, but I would like to say that you are the people. You are the reason why people are doing that. One thing that a person is caught and taken to police, as soon as even before you reach home, the person is already following your back.
Yeah, even in the street already moving around. And then he asks you,
before even you reach to your home.
To your home, the person is already coming behind you.
As if even the person is, as you are going, the suspect is released on board immediately following your back. Even sometimes they may release him even when you are still there. They said, now, the best thing we can do, we can give you police bond. It's not good. So that's the reason why people are killing these thieves.
Now, instead of calling police,
so when someone is taking them, I'm just pleading, but I have no any, I don't know any, how should I put it? I'm just pleading to the police officers, the DPC, the OC station, and so on. When somebody is taken there, first keep that person for some time there. Why I'm saying that one day is people are now so much annoyed. You find somebody has stolen something that you have really struggled and you have worked for some time.
Even sacrificed.
You haven't recovered that stolen. By the way, it's really hurting. Like me, somebody had disorganized me. The hard disks are very easy to buy, but the music that I had in my hard disks,
you cannot get them.
They are not easy to get. It is a process up now. Even I'm still downloading music. I'm downloading. So the pain that I'm going through, I guess someone who maybe stole my hard disk, I take him to police. Let me take this person to the police. After taking the person to the police, because the law grants you to give the bail, police bond. Actually, not bail, police bond. The person applies for police bond. Before even I leave the station, the person is coming on my back. We are coming together as if even there's nothing that happened.
Is that nothing?
So, I think that law needs to be revised of the police bond. Police bond must be revised if we are to go, if things are to work. People now, they know, they sometimes they end up saying, and it's the law. They sometimes say they are police, for them they work with this, with
the thieves.
With thieves. They work with thieves. And even the time even I was around Transport Road there, somebody was saying, police even they have the numbers of those thieves. Gangs, those bad guys. So when someone brings the report that this guy did this and this is such a group, the moment the complainant leaves PAP, they phone even that guy that, can you please change your position because they are coming to arrest you. When they're already even on the way going to arrest the person, they call the one person will get the phone and call that gang, the group of the gang, the leader. That, you know,
tell so
change your position. There are some policemen who have sent to go and arrest you that side. So I don't know how true is that, but if it's happening, it's a very wrong thing. To me, it's a very wrong thing. Let's try to make sure that institution should do what they're supposed to do. They should keep the law and order. But I am really pleading, I don't know if there's a member of parliament who's watching, I'm pleading that a lot of police bonds should be revised. Without that one there, we're going to lose so many people.
Yeah, they'll keep on banning them.
People now, they get thieves, they don't want to take them to the police.
They only
because
just
they know we take them to the police, the next day they'll be out. Or after a week, they'll be out. So they will just decide to kill them.
All right, thank you so much for you to catch us. That is still tomorrow for the Friday edition. But for now, we're going to be saying bye-bye to you. But before we do that, I want to salute likes of Jonah for the wonderful work well done. Elliot and Bonnie, we really appreciate you guys so much. For us to look like this, it's all just